Well, a very good evening to all you beautiful people of the internet. I'm going to spin round because I can. There we go.
Are you on? Are you on your
very...
laptop? Are you on your
Yes.
laptop? Okay,
Yes.
maybe you could do a little tour of the studio. You could do a little in a minute after introduction. You could do a little tour of the studio.
We can do that.
Yeah, nice.
So you're very welcome to the Studio X Q&A number 280. My name's James Ivy.
Apple Drew.
Vinny the Axe.
David Marples.
Valiant Dave and Vinny the Axe have joined us.
Yes, indeed. So I'm not at home, as you can tell right now, in my normal studio. I'm actually up the road a little bit at 10 Ton Recordings. We've been doing a session today with an amazing band called Nuns of the Tundra. Check them out if you haven't already. But yeah, very busy day. I've been filming most of today and learning stack loads about how SSLs work or stuff. But do you want a quick tour?
What they got in there? What they got in there? What, a G series?
4000G.
Nice.
Now, ready? So,
nice.
So here's the console.
Nice.
There's the preamp racks.
Yeah.
Oh, that lot.
There's some of the compressor racks.
I don't give a shit about all this. Where's the guitar stuff?
There's the effects racks. There's the MCI console.
Oh, there's the tape. And are you at you're at Kevin's studio?
Yes.
Ah, sorry, I thought you were at the other studio. Oh, right, awesome. Oh, it's great, isn't it? What an awesome setup he's got.
And going into the live room, we've got well that lunatic you all recognise.
Ah, there he is. Hello, mate.
And we're in the live room. That's James. Hello, James.
Hello, James.
So one of the guitar players has played through my high watt with a Marshall 212 as the speaker. We've had
bless him. Can you get anything good?
Wem Dominator's been out. Paul, you might appreciate one of those.
Hey, what's that? Two,
yeah. Bass player's been playing through dark glass, very much like mine, but mine's the red one. Drums have all been going.
Yeah,
through this beautiful down there. You've muted me, haven't you, buggers? Right, I'm gonna now do my best to get home and back on before you guys finish.
Nice. All right, mate. We'll see you when you get back.
See you on the other side, boys and girls.
Yeah, take care, mate. See you later.
Yeah,
God, I really thought he was going to start talking about Atmos or something. And
I was very close, very close.
Yeah,
you missed it last week. That's all he did talk about.
Oh, did he? Yeah. So I was out on the beers last week. We had like a local, like we have like these bunch of roads that all belong to this group, and everyone just went down to the pub. So it was quite
brilliant.
Good. Yeah, it was nice. So I'll ask you. Go on, Dave. What's that?
No, I was just saying I missed that when I used to live in a tiny little village up in the Peak District, and it was everything revolved around the pub.
Oh,
so it's like every meeting, everything that you needed to discuss, any meetings with school, building, doctors, whatever, was in the pub. You know, it's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll do James's job. What have you guys been up to? Let's do Vinny first, and then we'll do Dave. Go on, come Vin, because you got some new stuff to show as well. Do you want to do that later, or do you want to do that now?
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. I could.
We'll do a bit later on, because then more people join us for the show. So we'll do it in like 20 minutes or so.
Sounds good.
But
I can see you now.
Go on. So what have you been up? So Vinny, what have you been up to?
So I've been working on a couple of videos. I've been messing with the quad cortex. I did my first capture with it.
That sounded great.
Oh, amazing.
Thanks. How
long did it take you?
Well,
go on.
That's a good question. After I almost blew my eardrums out, it didn't take me long, only like 20 minutes. But I was following the step-by-step plugin guide on the screen. It's apparently idiot proof, but not exactly. And I'm looking at it, and it says that the top row jacks, like next to where I have my XLR outs going into, is the headphone jack. So I'm like, you know what? Let me put the headphones on because I'm dealing with the new interface, and I'm like, let me put those on too. This way I can kind of monitor what's going on. And everything's plugged in. I go stick the jack into the headphones in there, and the most hellacious noise at like, I don't even know how many decibels blasted my ears. And I'm like, oh my God, what the heck did I just do? And come to realize that I don't know how they have that schematic. I don't know if it's you're looking at it top down from the back, upside down, whatever the case may be. I had it reversed like a moron. So here was the problem. It was laziness because I needed to put on my spectacles and go back there with a flashlight and look at the jacks to see what was wrong. And then I was like, I just plugged into the wrong damn thing. Anyway, so after that, I got that all done. And that was the first time miking the 212 cabinet, the Blue Guitar cabinet. I don't normally mic that cab. I usually use the IR loader from the Blue Box. But I figured let's try that first and then work from there. So there's going to be more captures on the horizon. But that was my first one. I put it up for free. It's on the cloud thing. It's under Vinny the Axe. I changed the handle on there, and this way people can find it if they want to. It's also in the description of one of my videos.
Brilliant.
And you're not the only person to do that, by the way.
What's
you're not
that?
the only person to do. You're not the only person to do that. It's the way that they've done it on the core Cortex. When you do that, is completely the wrong way around. It looks, unless you have the core Cortex, backed onto you, which no one has. It's always in front of you, sort of facing back.
Yeah, but I think even if it was reverse direction, if the top row is the top row, it should be the top row.
It should be.
I
Shouldn't
don't
it?
get it. But anyway, next time I take a look at it and go through it, I'll just scrutinize it a little more and see what's up with it. But yeah, and then I bought a new axe, and we'll show that in a little bit. This is exciting stuff. So that's pretty much where I'm at.
Dave.
Well, I suppose, gosh, since I spoke to you last, loads have been going on. But I suppose the good thing is I was invited down to a Christmas do. I think it was last Wednesday or the Wednesday before with, let me just remember, Future Publishing, who are the great. They've given me a nice bottle opener, which is brilliant because I'm going to open the Baronies within a minute. But they invited me down for a lunch and a bit of a seminar sort of thing, all about the publishing company, etc., and what they're going to do for me and what I can do for them. But it was really good. But while I was down there, the greatest thing was I bumped into a guy called Doug Sparks, who owns a guitar company. In fact, two guitar companies. He owns Alden Guitars, the acoustic guitars, and he also owns Gordon Smith Guitars. And he also owns a drum making company as well, but I can't remember the name of that one. But Doug was fabulous, and we sat down and obviously got merrily intoxicated together and had some lunch and stuff. And we ended up, like I was doing my pontificating about how we're all here to help each other and how everybody in the business is, we're not in competition with each other. We're here to help and support and etc. And next thing I knew, he's on the phone to Regent Sounds on Denmark Street in London, which is probably one of the most renowned guitar shops in the world, never mind England. And next minute, there's 6 guitars hanging on their walls. So, bless him. So good for Doug. And he was so genuinely courteous. He arranged for the guitars to be collected. I was down in Northampton at the weekend doing a guitar show, which I might add was a complete flop. It was the Christmas guitar show. They'd gone to all expenses with all the lights and trees and everything, and 200 people turned up. It was a complete disaster. I think there was as many stalls and people on them as there were customers, which was it was such a shame because they made a real big effort, and so had the obviously the exhibitors as well. So it was a bit of a flop. I don't know what went wrong, but in hindsight, I was down in Northampton. I was able to drop my guitars off, and they've all been taken down to Regent Sounds on Denmark Street. So if anybody's wanting to play any Valiants, it's now in the centre, right in the centre.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's really great.
Really
tough.
Nice.
Yeah,
so what else have I been? Nothing else, I don't think, really. I have got a guitar to sell, but I'll mention that in a bit. I'm not in a rush, apart from that's a personal thing, to pay for my Christmas and my holidays.
Yeah, I'm going to have a big clean out here, too. I got My wife walked in here today. She's like, babe, she's like, oh my God. She's like, how many guitars now? And I'm like, I don't know. They just keep appearing in here. I was like, I got to get rid of some. I'm probably going to sell about 6 to 8 of them, I think.
Oh, what was the story about the guy who kept buying red guitars?
Yeah. So his wife,
just so
my wife is totally cool with it, man. I try to get her on the channel. She would, because she has she loves each one for different things, and she goes on about in her girl way. But she's totally cool with the hobby. She knows more about guitars than most people probably in the area.
Jilly's cool. My own missus, she's the same. She's never ever stopped me buying a guitar, which I think is, I always ask for planning permission just out of courtesy, but she's never stopped me, which is all.
Yeah, I try to keep max 10 in the house, like 10, and now I think I'm up to 16 or something. 17. Right. I got to get rid of a couple.
I've probably got this. I keep looking around, and I go anywhere between 20 and 30, depending on.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
20 or 30 guitars.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I'm down. I don't know how much I'm down to now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14.
It's just.
14,
I feel better now, Dave. Thank you. I feel better about myself.
No, they're not all brilliant. There's a lot of.
Shite.
There's some stuff that I've picked up off a car boot or off marketplace, whichever comes first. But they're okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Well,
what have you been up to?
Well, I had this turned up today. The the little Fractal AM4 that's just come out, and it is awesome.
Right.
It is.
Had I not bought
really
Quad
good.
Cortex when I did, I would have bought that and the VP4 together, and I would have ran both.
Yeah, you see, that's almost like what it needs. I mean, I'm because I'm running this with pedals in the front, so it's I've got drive pedals and compressors and that sort of stuff going in the front end of it, and it takes pedals really, really well. But
what does what does it do, Paul? I mean, is it an amp simulator or?
Yeah. So it's Fractal. It's Fractal's amps amp models.
Right.
So the same as you get in an AXFX3.
Yeah.
But as an AXFX3, you're limited to I don't know what it is, 16 blocks.
Right.
And that's not even true, because you can have stuff in parallel. So you can.
Right.
The AXFX3 is like insanely powerful. You can run so much, and this is 4 blocks.
Okay. Right.
So you can run like a drive, a amp, which includes the cab, and then like a delay and a reverb, for instance. Or you can run chorus or whatever, but one of those things has to be replaced. So if you want to use it as an effects unit, you can use it as just your effects, or you can run it as like just the amp sounds, or amps and amp and effects.
Yeah.
But it's really good. So if you're looking, if you need if you want that AXFX sort of sounds, but you only you only need like a small amount of processing, then it's perfect.
Right.
So I'll do a review of that.
What's the price?
That's a good question.
Aren't they like $7.99 or something like that?
Yeah, it's different in the States.
Yeah, I think when I was looking at it, I was thinking that between that and the VP4 together would have came out to the price of the Quad Cortex, and that would be pretty cool. I will say though, I do like the Quad Cortex's interface. I think other than me almost blowing my eardrums out, I think it's more geared for a guy like me who's not into the tech as much. And I do like the stomp box mode, where I can activate pedals or do scenes. I think it's just cool. I don't know. I'm sure everything can do that, but
in the UK it's 789.
Okay.
So I don't know what that is in dollars. Probably
850 or something, maybe.
Probably a bit more than that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So it's a bit more. But I guess they're made in I guess they're made in the States. I don't know where they're made. Anyway, we'll work it out. Yeah, but really well built. Sounds awesome. So I'll do a review of that at some point. Right, should we do some questions?
Sure.
Here we go. Offset Guitar is doing some of that. Hollywood, howdy all. I'm sure you'll be covering in the news the most expensive neural plugin to date. That's really interesting. How much is it? So anyway, what Hollywood's talking about is the release
One
of
199.
Oh, that's okay. It's the release of the Archetype John Mayer X from Neural DSP. I covered it. So my video came out about 3 o'clock, something like that.
That'll be a hot seller.
So, yeah. I mean, it's going to sell like hotcakes, isn't it? But it's yeah, it's brilliant. It sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds great. You know, if you like those sort of John Mayer tones, you know, sort of. It doesn't obviously go high gain. It just does those John Mayer sort of sounds. But you know, you stick a clon. It's got his clon in there and a blues breaker and a tube screamer, and you know, it gets fairly gainy. But I think for me, it's perfect. For Lee, it definitely wouldn't be.
Right.
You know, the amount of gain that Lee likes and stuff, it wouldn't be enough gain for Lee. But I think it sounds awesome. We'll talk about that later on.
I just ordered another pickguard for my Mayer guitar.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm not happy with that tortoise thing that I put on there, and I didn't want the white one. So
I thought you were selling it.
I was, but you know what? I started playing it the other day, and I'm like, this thing sounds really good. So I'm just going to keep it.
Good.
But it's not worth it to sell. Honestly, the money I would make selling that is so nil. It's not even worth getting rid of, in my opinion.
Really?
I mean, if you're going to sell one used, they're going for like $1,500, $1,600.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of money to even bring in to do anything with. So I might as well just keep it. You know, it's not like it's a dog.
It's a lot.
It's good.
It's a lot of guitar for the money, I think.
Yeah. So I decided to keep it. I bought a matte black pickguard to go on the matte finished, that gray sand color. So that should look pretty cool.
What's your thing about the white pickguard? I think the white pickguard looks great.
I don't know. I think it makes it look cheesy.
Ah, fair
you know what I mean? It just, I think because the paint is flat and that pickguard's just glossy, it just reminds me of a cheap $99 guitar that you could buy with the same glossy white pickguard.
Can you not just go and get like a parchment guard or something?
Yeah, I can, but I bought a matte black, man. I'm gonna make it look just like I did to my JTG when I put the matte black guard on there. It looks killer.
Yeah, awesome.
We'll see.
Stuart, he said, "Hi, Rats. Just curious if you guys managed to check out the Fender Panoverb. Would love to hear Paul play the Jack White triple caster through one. I haven't tried one.
No.
I don't know. They're quite rare, I think. I've never seen one in a shop.
No, it doesn't ring a bell to me.
I'm not sure it's my thing, to be honest.
What is it? Is it a trem or?
No. It's the Jack White signature amp from Fender.
Oh, so right. Sorry. Right.
It's got from what I remember, it's got 2 speakers. It's got a 15-inch, I think. I could be wrong, talking out my arse, but it's got a 15-inch speaker and it's got another speaker. And basically, the Panoverb, it's got 2 power amps in there where it can pan between the 2 speakers, so you get these sort of tremolo type effects, but stereo tremolo effects.
Right.
Yeah, I think it'd be one of those sort of classics, but I don't think they sell many. Racky's back. He said, "Evening all. Dan Huff's gig is going on as we speak. Very exciting. What's the gig? Where's Dan Huff gigging?" Dodgy. He said, "Good evening, Rats. And all. Do you know anything about Fraser guitars? Seriously tempted, but don't know a great deal about them. Dave, do you know about Fraser guitars? They're a UK."
I don't, to be honest with you. It's probably something I may have come across, but it's not something that rings a bell.
I'll show you. I'll show you some of the guitars. Let me just pull them up on the screen, and I will. And I mean, we'll talk about them for a bit actually, because
no doubt I've been at the side of them at a show or something like that, and I'll feel really stupid.
They don't do show. I've never seen them at a show.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So Fraser guitars. So they make these Fender style guitars, and if I
were they not at Brighton, Paul?
I don't know where they're based. No.
I've never. No, you've never seen. Right. Okay.
No, I've never seen them at any of the shops. But anyway, if I click on, this is a terrible. I mean, it's a terrible website because they're not actually.
Yeah.
They're not showing you anything.
Right.
There we go. So they look great.
Yeah.
As in terms of, they look like
Relic's really good.
Yeah, the Relic is really good, and they are incredibly reasonable. So if I click on that one, for instance,
Is it like a
That was
British
60
of like a Nash?
Yeah, I guess, but 1,625 quid.
I like the look
Which
of
is
that.
yeah. So and also look, you get a case with it. It's something's not right to me. That's making me, and I don't know this, so this is just me speculating. Is he buying the neck and the body and painting it and then putting it together, or is he actually building the guitars? Because I think for that price,
Could
for
be.
that price, it's quite reasonable. They look great. They look great. I've never tried one. And for that sort of money, I don't really think you can go wrong, because you're talking about for that sort of money, you're talking a lot of Indonesian built guitars.
Yeah, now you are. Yeah, no, it sounds. I mean, for handmade, you know, if it is hand built and he's making, it, quite incredible.
Yeah. Here we go. Hollywood. Good question on Fraser guitars. I should have bought one pre-COVID, as they used to cost around 900 quid. So there's no way that he's building. There's no way he's building those.
No,
it's probably like Nash is the same way. They have somebody else making their necks and their bodies for them. But what I think they do is they fret them. They do the nut. They do the paint. They do all that stuff. But the bodies and body blanks and the necks are coming from different sources. That's why they keep the cost down.
I see.
So
they realize that
paint and stuff. Just some of their relics are not really like, they don't look like. I'll show you if we got a second. I'll show you my custom shop. And I'll show you the Nash.
Yeah.
I mean, JHS were doing good relic jobs. Do you know what I mean?
They were
on the vintage guitars, which would, and they were retailing about 300 or 400 quid. It's crazy. Man.
Yeah,
yeah.
This is my Fender custom shop relic, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is Nash relic.
Yeah.
Relics.
There's a bit of a difference in
that. Difference in the gloss of the paint. There's a difference in the quality of the paint, in my opinion. But also, this costs half the price of this one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But this has got Lawlers in it, and it plays great.
Wow. Yeah.
But there's the difference.
There we go. Hollywood says, what about Steve Cassidy, Casa de Guitar, latest video on the new Harley Benton ST with a Vega trem as stock?
Yeah.
Approximately 500 quid. I mean, a Vega trems.
Do you know who's it
No, don't say it. Don't say it. It's in the news. It's in the news. It's not the same one.
The Vega trem is like over $200.
It is the same
one. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I bought one not too long ago. How much is the Vega trem?
Hold on, mate. Hold on. I will tell you.
529. I promise you it is, Paul.
Hold on, just give me 2 seconds.
It's got to be over $200.
A certain Spanish-speaking gentleman.
Yeah. No, because I went through. Sorry, because we had problems with the video stuff. Right. I lost all of my news.
Oh, Christ,
I know this is terrible news.
Yeah, I promise you, I've seen the video with Steve, and
is it okay?
He was sat at Gear Street with.
So for those who don't know what we're talking about, here's a Vega trem.
Yeah. Oh, you're going on that, right? Brilliant. Yeah.
Sorry, I know this is terrible news, but I'm just sorry, terrible visuals, but I'm just trying to. I can't find it, and I tell you what, can you guys do the comments for a second?
Sure.
Is that all right? So all you got to do is just to click. If you click on the comment and talk, and I'll find that bit of news.
I'll have to get that. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Bang. Do you want to do it? There we go.
You got it?
Yeah. Where were we? There we go. Yep. So that's in the news.
Dave, I apologize. It is. I apologize. Yeah. I didn't write. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah. We'll do it in the news.
Okay.
We'll do it in the news.
All right.
500. I mean, the Vega trim is 250
quid. I know, 250 quid. I know. How they're doing it. I mean, obviously, they're bulk buying. I mean, I did speak to Mark from Vega Trem when we were at the Birmingham show, and he did say that they were going to do some OEM stuff, but that's not the stuff that they've put on this. It's like, so I mean, this is a proper Vega trem they're putting on. You know, it's. I mean, they would all be proper, but what I'm saying is this is their own branded stuff. You know, it's incredible. I mean, I think they've got stainless steel frets and locking machine heads and scallop necks and switches for the for the coil taps and everything. They've just they even cut out the plate on the back so string access is easy. I mean, the things that go out. I mean, you'll probably go into more detail on the news, obviously, but it's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Jimmy, what's up? What's up, Jimmy? Offset guitar. Hey, Offset. I'm just trying to get through these so we can. Also, we can't forget Vinny dipping his toe in the neural capture world with his Amp 1. Absolutely. And have you seen how many have been downloaded?
No.
Go on.
You don't look.
Probably 3 people.
Nah, mate, no.
Might be one of me.
Graham.
Clicking it.
Graham says, evening, Rats and everybody. Evening, Graham. Mississippi, evening, guys. Gear of the year. It's not the end of the year yet. We still got a couple of weeks.
Hey, quick question.
Go on.
Maybe somebody else was thinking about this too. When you do the capture, are you using? I use single coils, and I noticed that that capture is really much geared towards my Strat. And when I plugged in humbuckers, it could have been tweaked a little bit. And I know you can go in and add an EQ and all that stuff. But when you're making a capture, are you using single coils or are you using humbuckers when you make a capture?
My telly all the time, because it's the most in between of everything.
Okay.
Because the telly. Yeah, my telly's got the bridge on the bridge pickup on that telly is fairly pokey, and it feels like in between of a Strat pickup and humbucker.
Just to pick up on that, Vinny, when Boss, I mean, I know they're not so much captures, but when Boss brought out their latest update on the GTK, on the GT1000, they put out lots of amps specifically for single coils or specifically for humbuckers. So they sounded them differently. So I suppose the other option is for you to do both. Do a capture with a humbucker, do a capture with a single coil, then you've got both.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think generally speaking, I suppose every single capture that you play sounds different, no matter what guitar you put through it.
Right.
So
Right.
Standard practice. So I would suggest do both.
Good idea.
Another 20 minutes.
That's all right.
Hollywood said, James, that's a tidy studio. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it's definitely James's studio, which is a bit of a gear dungeon. Evening all, evening JP. Anton says hi all. Hi Anton. Rummy, who's bought a guitar while on a bender at a pub? Guinness and reverb, a naughty combination. I've definitely done. I bought a piano when I was pissed. I bought a piano on eBay, and the studio that I was in at the time, that I was working in at the time, wouldn't let me bring it in. So I told him, I was all excited. I said, I just bought a piano, and he said, you're not bringing it in. So
what did you do with it?
Well, I hadn't picked it up. I just told him about it. He said, "No, you're not having this. You're not having the piano in here." It was like an upright.
Yeah.
And
it's still way a ton.
Yeah, I had to pay for it, and told him I wasn't picking it up, which is yeah. So I think that's worse than buying a guitar.
Yeah, I think the only thing I've bought pissed. I think I was in Thailand as well at the time, and I bought something came up on Richer Sounds, and it was what I thought was a subwoofer. And I thought, oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's brilliant. I've got to buy that. So I was going to buy this shit. And it turned out it wasn't. It was just a center speaker. So it wasn't a subwoofer at all. It was just a center speaker. Because if I'd have bothered to read,
Oh, yeah. Not when you're drunk, no.
No.
You don't read when you're drunk. Jim, what do you guys think of the new Valeton GP50 modelling pedal? What do you think? Have anyone seen that?
Yeah,
because I gave Dave a GP5 the other day.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, that's exactly because I nearly told you, Paul, but the GP50 is the perfect GP5 because it's got 2 pedals. So you can go up and down, you know, and it's like you can program it to do whatever. I mean, as far as it's got more in and outs, I think it's stereo as well, and there's all sorts of little. But I think it is the perfect. As the GP5 is brilliant, you know, and obviously it's got the NAM captures and everything else that you can use. But I think the GP50s for £109, I think it is. It's just incredible. It's 100 quid.
109 quid.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So look, I'll load it up so you can see it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
I mean, that to me is one almost gear of the year stuff. You know, it is incredible.
Yeah. So
it looks good too. It looks like a good design.
Solid. It's very solid. They're also introducing, or they're trying to introduce. Not only are they, at the moment you've got it. Obviously, you have to link it with your phone to do all the modifications and everything. But they're trying to get it so you can do it on your PC as well. So, but yeah, they've got all the phones MIDI in as well.
They're like the Zoom of this era.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you know,
a little 505 of today. Yeah.
You remember the Zoom? What was it? The Zoom 9000 was in a little power, like a strap pack.
Yeah.
Remember that it went on your strap and had all the multi effects in it. Yeah. I remember in the early 90s somebody having one of those and playing at school, and they actually had a floral gem, one of the original ones that came out.
Wow.
And I always wanted one of those guitars.
Worth the fortune now.
Yeah.
Alexander, I thought X is compatible with QC. No, I don't think so. We're talking about John Mayer X.
Oh, right. No,
I have not been told. I've not been told it is.
They've only got, I think there's only 3 that are on. There's the Nolly's not yet, is it? I think
my Soldano one is, but right. I was hoping the Tone King one would be, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
That would be cool.
I think
it's
Nolly on there, because Nolly's got there's so many different, there's hundreds on there, which are different artists as well. The Nolly one's brilliant. I think I've got Nolly and Petrucci plugins.
Right.
I have the Soldano, I have the Morgan, and I have the Tone King one.
Right.
All good stuff.
Yeah, they are. I found it amazing. To be honest with you, I mean, I know it was one of those things that made me again go back to the real amp behind me scenario, because I think that what I was getting out of the neural plugins was as close to playing the real amp as you could possibly imagine. The feel, it was the feel, you know, very, very good.
Phil says it's Dave.
Hey Phil, how are you, mate? You all right?
Offset. He said, Jim, I have a Valeton GP2000X. It's a good pedal board. It sounds pretty good and does loads. There we go. Blind Man Gary. Hi, all. Bought a one control Tornado overdrive pedal, and it sounds awesome, but you couldn't tell by watching any videos, even one on their website makes it sound horrific. But you couldn't tell. Okay. You couldn't tell.
Maybe he couldn't find any demos that anybody did it any justice, I think is what he's trying to.
Okay, I see. That's it.
A lot of products are like that.
Yeah, it's so true. Michael, 1 million dBs blasting in everyone's face. Done that a million times, yeah. Copy Recorder. No, I think actually no, they're talking amongst themselves. But I can't even pronounce it. Hey Paul, got the other best and worst buys of 2025 for the rest of the team. What about you? Best buy, probably the Barefaced cabs at the moment are the thing that makes a massive difference. I mean, I could do like best guitar, best amp, best multi effects and that sort of stuff. Maybe I should do that. I'll try and do that in between Christmas and New Year. I'll do that. JP, I have 6 electrics, 3 acoustics, and 2 resonators these days. Much easier, and they all get played. In 2024, I sold 36 guitars and about a dozen amps and cabs.
Yeah, I'm about on your track. Well, I don't have 36 guitars, but JP, I'm gonna lighten the load over here. I think I'm gonna get rid of everything that I just barely ever play. You know, and just getting rid of it.
Except, but it's a crap time to do it.
I think I'm
Sorry,
turning
go on.
into you, Paul. Though I'm trying to disattach myself from all my guitars. I mean, you know, you get attached to them, and I think it's not healthy, is it really? And I think there's got to be a point where you say to yourself, they are just guitars after all, and you know, and change is as good as the rest, as they say. And you know, we're always looking for that perfect sound and that perfect axe and everything else. You know, I think I'm going to try and cut my herd a little bit as well.
I think you need a good Strat, you need a good Telly, you need a good Les Paul, you need a good, you know, that sort of thing. And then, you know, once you've got, the thing is, like, I've had it before where I've had a Strat, and you know, my black Strat down there, you know, I'll go and buy another Strat. I don't need another Strat, but I'll still go and buy another Strat. And it's like, why am I doing that? Yeah, it's just, I've got a good Strat, I've got a good, you know, I've got a good Les Paul and stuff. We'll talk about new guitars in a minute, because I know Vinny and we've all got the same guitar, believe it or not.
I know,
in different sort,
and it wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned. In
Happened.
Different sort of versions.
I said, "Hey, I'm getting this." He's like, "Hey, I'm getting one." I'm like, "What?" So
yeah.
Did I tell you? Oh, I'll tell the story later.
Sure.
Yeah, about Mr. H.
Don't forget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, hit the thumbs up bell icon, thumbs up thing, all that. It does help.
Yeah.
The channel.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. It really does help to give it a thumbs up. We don't monetize this show, so yeah, give us a thumbs up, and it does help. Racky's back. Hey guys, you're gonna demo the new J Rocket Aqueous. Is that the chorus pedal? Because I was told I was doing the demo for it. I was doing the release demo, and it was supposed to come out on the 15th, and the pedal didn't turn up. But I had a notification today that I've got a pedal in customs coming from the people that deal with J Rocket, who are Face. So I imagine it's just coming late, but it's going to have to be in January now, that review. But if it's the chorus, then yes. Looks like another take on the Rockman, but there's not a lot of reviews online at the moment. Would you love your take on it? Oh, well, let me have a quick look.
Don't worry, Customs is probably hitting it with a hammer right now. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it's. How do you spell it? Arquit. How do you spell A-R?
A-Q-U-E-O-U-S.
No, it's a chorus pedal. It's not a rock. Yeah, it's not a Rockman.
Yeah.
No. Jim Simmons, Offset Guitar Tech, bought a Valeton GP5 less than a month ago. I like it so far, and the NAMM player is bonus. Maybe would have bought the new GP50, but not sure about the battery.
The battery lasts as well. The GP50, you can charge it, and it lasts something ridiculous, like 72 hours or something ridiculous. It's incredible. Yeah, that little GP50, you can charge it, and it's got like obviously a lithium battery in it or whatever, and it literally and the other side to that, I'm saying not sure about the battery. The fact is that if the battery packs up, you just use the mains, charge plate off the a C and a USB-C cable, so it's not a problem. Yeah, but amazing.
I wouldn't worry about. Amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the battery.
By the time
charge it up before the gig.
Yeah, exactly. And by the time the battere's knackered and dead in the unit, you've probably moved on and bought something else anyway.
Absolutely. Jay Wiseman 8334. Evening Rats, beginning to feel festive and skint. Absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, Vinny and I both bought guitars
what is skint? What does that mean?
Poor. Yeah, broke. Poor.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Wiseman, he said, keep going back to your Barefaced video. I'm now £1,300 lighter. Is it really that good? Better than Tone? Oh, mate, it is so much better than Tonix Cab. And don't get me wrong, like James and I do a lot of work for IK. So if I didn't have to say it was better, I wouldn't say it's better. It is honestly, they're amazing.
I went to the site to go look at getting a powered one and a slave one, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I mean, being transported overseas, like,
Yeah.
Are they boutique made as well, Paul?
Yeah, they're made in Brighton they're all made in Brighton. I mean, it's brilliant. They sound amazing. So I mean, I've got my two. I think I've explained this before, but I've got my two monitor speakers here in front of me, and the Barefaced is, you can't really see it because it's tucked in behind this little rack here. No, I can't move it. And so I have the Axe effects. I have that coming through my main speakers and coming through there as well. So it's like it just sounds huge.
Yeah.
Yes, it's much better than the Tonix cab. Rummy 73 Fractal AM4 is $699 in the US. I use my comp and that's massively different, isn't it?
It is,
I use my comp and drive pedals into the AM4 and get the amp sim modulation, delay, and reverb from the AM4. Vinny, the AM4 is super easy to use and sounds amazing. Yeah, I mean it's different. I think Vinny's now sort of invested in the QC thing, which is still great. I'm
not scared though. I might actually get one of those too at some point. If I sell a bunch of gear off this year, I'll probably
That's like
maybe
520 quid, Paul.
Oh, that's a massive difference, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's 800 quid over here. And it's only
I thought it was 7, but I thought I was wrong because I don't remember stuff. But I was saying, I was doing the math, and after I bought the QC, I was like, man, I could get an AM4 and a VP4, connect them together, do all my time-based stuff on the VP4, use the AM4 for the drives and maybe a compression or whatever, and have a self-contained. Can you imagine having that mounted on a board with just like an expression control pedal? It would be killer.
It would be. I mean, that's got to be. I'm wondering how much. So that's 8. Now that's the same as an FM3, but then you might as well buy an FM3.
Yeah. Well, how much are the FM9s?
Over $2,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, have we got this? But I'm just asking, are they the same difference in America though? Do you get the same discounts in America on the FM9s? Would they be like $2,000?
It might be.
I would have thought so.
It's like $17.99 or something like that, I think.
What? Paul, we should be buying them all when we go to them.
Yeah. You're not wrong there, mate.
Suitcase. Well, yeah. We've got 2 suitcases.
We'll do that.
I'm going to remind you about import stuff when we talk about the new guitars, because I want to talk to you about something too.
Yeah. Okay. Offset, he says Fraser makes some nice guitars. Yeah, I'd really like to try some.
Yeah.
He says, let's have a look. Jay Wiseman, Sean Mann played Fraser guitars. I don't know Sean Mann. They look good, sound good in Sean's hand. I don't know him, unfortunately, but I will check him out. Rack is back. Dan is doing his gig at the Third and Lindley in Nashville. He's performing songs from his album and some Giant stuff. Oh, awesome. That must be great.
Oh, that's some brilliant news I've got to tell you about Nashville, which I found incredible.
Oh, yeah, cool.
The guy on YouTube, and I just came across a little short of his, and he was in a shop playing a Valiant, and he turned around. He said him and his mate had been going around the shops. He says, we met these at the Guitar Summit. And he says, they're amazing guitars. He says, we've just been in 3 shops in Nashville, and they've all got them.
What?
Yeah, and I didn't know anything about it. And they'd all 3 shops have got Valiant guitars. And this guy had a Valiant sign on the wall.
That's great.
So,
that's good. That's good.
That Valiant's getting I don't know where they're getting them from. But it's fantastic news. Yeah, really good.
Bicep Trucci. Hi all. Dan Huff is playing tonight in Nashville. So we got I got VIP. Nice. So we get to watch soundcheck and meet the band. Should be a great time. Andy Wood and Tom Bucherback will be sitting in as well. Nice. So that'd be a good gig.
Yeah.
That'd be a good gig, wouldn't it? Jay Wiseman, Fraser guitars, buying bodies and necks. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I still like to try one.
Yeah,
it's good.
But I mean,
I don't know if I should.
What you're paying for is the paint job, really, aren't you? Then it's. I know it's.
Paint's expensive.
Yeah.
I just.
You know what I mean.
My Warmoth guitar with nitro. And it cost me like $300 in materials.
Oh no! I know. I used to sell nitro.
Ridiculous. But well, nothing. I guess there's nothing against saying this, but when I watched a exotic guitars, factory tour one time from somebody, I don't know who was doing the tour. I can't remember. Maybe it was Peach Guitars. I can't remember. But anyway, they were showing around, but I didn't see any wood cutting anything in that video. All I saw was a paint booth and a bunch of, I say kids, young guys around like doing tech stuff and putting them together. But I didn't see any machinery, no noise in the video, no like walkthrough of like stuff being cut out. And I'm wondering, do they do the same thing over there? You know what I mean? But
they're not cheap guitars, are they?
They're not cheap.
No, they're not cheap at all.
I don't know. If anybody knows, put it in the comments, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Copper Recorder. Yep, a lot of makers buying bodies and necks. I don't have a problem with that because import necks and bodies can be great. Depends. Yes, I guess so, but
1,600 quid for a bolted together. You see, I beg to differ. You know, it's like, I mean, the whole point of our guitars. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be biased anyway, but with Valiant, every single aspect of the guitar is made by the guys in. You know, I mean, every single thing that goes on them, apart from the tuners, which they admittedly get go-to tuners, you know, or ratio tuners, Graphtec tuners. They're the only tuners they use, the best ones they can get hold of. But it's not. I don't think there's anything wrong with it in principle. But when you put a brand on, and I suppose it's like buying an East Coast guitar or whatever. Do you know what I mean? All you're doing is putting a name on a piece of wood. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not sure, and I don't dispute that you can get good necks and bodies from anywhere around the world. You know, Chinese guitars are, you know, they're incredibly good quality. A lot of them, like the Shiji make. I don't know if you know the Shiji SHIJE or whatever. They're incredible. They're not cheap. You know, they're about 1,200 quid, but they are incredible guitars. You know, they're the ones I've played. You know, they're like a very cheap Schecter, in my opinion. They just don't. But what they don't have is that mojo. You know what I mean? That's the only difference, I think. But but it's what you pay for, I suppose. But no, I don't dispute that they can make good necks and bodies aboard. It just seems you might as well get them put together abroad as well, and then then pay half the money again. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you can pay next to nothing. If you go on eBay, you can get blanks of anything.
Yeah,
it's cheap.
exactly.
It's just so cheap. Hod, hello mate. Hope you're well. UT Prima, new lava bedroom amp with iPad style screen looks interesting. Have you guys seen it? I played it. It's shit. Sorry. Yeah. So we played it. I played it at Guitar Summit. It was
oh yeah, I know what you're on about.
It was awful. I mean, I don't like sort of. I don't like moaning about or slagging something off, but it might have been a prototype, but it might have been a prototype at Guitar Summit. It was not good. It was not.
What was the point? What was the point of having the iPad style screen? Why not just Bluetooth an actual iPad? It was ridiculous.
Oh, it makes sense. It makes
they were
sense.
pushing hard,
and
pushing hard with the advertising on Facebook, big time.
Wow, right.
Yeah, and I think Andersons have just done a video saying it's great. I mean, so maybe
Really?
maybe they've updated it and it's fine now. But James and I we couldn't believe it. It was just.
I remember it. I not with you, Paul, but I did see it with Igor. Yeah.
And then we were even so we were loading. No, I changed the effects. I said, oh, what does it sound like with a stereo delay? So we put a stereo delay in, and it maxed out, and it wouldn't even work. It was just like the process. It was just like, you guys haven't thought about anything. But anyway, Hollywood, Vinny, those Zoom 9000s, I remember Satch used to advertise them in the 90s.
Wow.
I also think Dave Gilmore used the 9000 for his delays.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember. I vividly remember that thing. Yeah, it's a 9000. I thought I was wrong, but yeah, that was the coolest thing ever. It was interesting how it just hooked on your strap on your guitar, and you had access.
I think Zoom was such great innovators, weren't they? They're really cheap. I mean, I remember the Zoom 505, which was like the tiny little one, which was
plastic
I think everybody had. Yeah, they were.
The guy I knew that was playing that floral gem and had that Zoom at the same time. I was running through a solid state playing gigs. I was a solid state Fender amp. 100-watt Fender solid state twin 212, and I had a Korg G3 effects processor. It was black and had these red knobs on it. It was the first time I ever had
plastic
noise.
again.
Yeah. So I was like, my stuff is such, and I was playing an Alvarez Dana. Do you remember those?
Alvarez.
It had the scoop cut out of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
I had two of them, one without
Wow.
the scoop and one with. It was wicked.
Awesome. Come on then. Should we do? It's 2050. Do you want to do guitars?
Sure.
Yeah.
Come on then.
You go first.
Go on, you go first. You go first, Finn. Go on.
So here's the story. Do I want to even tell what it is first? Should I even
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, go on.
Go on. It's fine.
So years ago, I bought a Nick Huber Crowster 2. It was a 2012 model, and it was a gold top. I got it for a pretty good deal, and I wasn't jiving it some days with the pickup, but the guitar played, and its workmanship was just absolutely just stellar, beyond just probably some of the best ever I've ever seen and had my hands on. So, and I've had over 400 guitars in my life. So, you know, I may not know how to play the damn thing, but I know what I'm looking at quality wise. So anyway, the guy that I bought it from, because I bought it secondhand, contacted me like a year later and said, hey man, he's like, I'm really missing that guitar. Can I buy it back off of you? And I always believe in good karma. So he offered to buy it back for what I paid, plus a little extra, and plus to cover all the insurance and the shipping too. So I sold the guitar. And then I was jonesing for another one. So years went by. I kept hemming and hawing. I bought another one secondhand, but it was in a weird paint color, and they had painted the back of it. And I just, something about that guitar, the color of it, I was not vibing it, and I sold it very, very quickly. And I still been jonesing it. And to be quite honest with you, for the last couple of years, I've been actually on my iPad at night while my wife is reading, and occasionally we'll look at Nick Huber's, because she loves Nick Huber guitars. My wife, she thinks they're awesome, and she's like, you should have never sold that gold one. I'm like, I know, stop rubbing it in. So I found one secondhand on Reverb. The guy had just listed it, and it literally said like new, unplayed condition, which I just thought was weird. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But so I bought it. It literally showed up without a mark, scuff, scratch on the case at all. Packed like you would not believe. There wasn't a mark on the fret wires, not a fingerprint, nothing. The original strings were on there. It literally, and it's a 2024. I actually did the serial number code for it.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh, the color. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show you the back first, and I'm not showing you the neck yet. Let me bring that. I don't want it to hit the ceiling fan. Can you imagine? All right, so there's the back.
Lovely.
What is the wood? Is it mahogany?
Mahogany.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine's different. I'll talk about that in a minute.
All right, you ready for this neck?
Come on, let's have a look.
Oh wow! Flame maple.
Look at that.
Cracking.
Nice.
That flame is off the chain.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Go on, Vin. Go on. You
right out of the box, it was amazing. It had 10s on it. I had it down tuned, a half step down standard, but I put my strings on it. I put it to standard tuning because, you know, like to jam with other tunes and stuff, and put a 9 to 46 gauge on here, like I've been playing now. So
that's exactly what I put on mine. Exactly the same gauge. 9 to 46. Yeah, I find I can bend easy here, and then up here I get the heavier, you know, tone a little bit. But it just suits the. I don't know. It just seems to suit the guitars really well. That gauge as well. It's
yeah.
I've tried 10s and 9s.
Yeah,
a bit bizarre.
And your girly and yours two girly fingers as well.
Yeah, we gotta. You know, you gotta. You know, take care of your hands, man. You know. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm still on the fence about the pickup. You know, this is before they changed out.
That was the story. That was the story.
But
well, they still so they still make that. Sorry, they still use those pickups. They still use those pickups on the guitar.
Yeah.
But it's we'll talk about my one in a minute. But go on.
Yeah, it's gnarly. It's a gnarly pickup, and it cuts through pretty cool. But sometimes it sounds different. I think like when you're playing another guitar and then you go to this, it's like, whoa, there's a big EQ difference in the pickup. But that said, I was talking about import stuff. I was on their webpage because they changed the body shape, right? They changed the body shape to the Crowster 3, which has a wider ass on it, right?
And it's a dolphin shape. It's a dolphin shape.
It's a dolphin shape, right? And when you look at this on their website, the Crowster 2, it says not available in the US. I'm assuming because of the G company, right? So I didn't know they were still making this thing. So I did some research. I found that this came from a shop in Canada, and then it got shipped to the guy in the States that I bought it from.
Wow.
So I was very surprised that it was a 2024. It's immaculate condition. Unbelievable. But anyway, that's my story. I thought the neck was beautiful. The price was fantastic. I got it for, and
Great.
yeah,
That's so the whole reason while we're talking about Nick Hoover was that the original video, which Dave got me in trouble at many times at Guitar Summit. But anyway, so I had a Krautster too, just like Vinny's, but it was a blue one.
Yeah, you had petrol blue. That was sweet.
Yeah, but the petrol blue one. And I had a video. I made a video just moaning that it was the best guitar that I've ever played, but the pickups just didn't suit the guitar. And I was just like, oh. So anyway, Nick Hoover the other day. Nick Hoover at Guitar Summit.
Before you show it,
let me tell you the story though. Why Nick approached him. Let me tell you the story. I went to see Nick. And I said to Nick, we'd been to loads of shows and stuff. And I said, hi, Nick. I said, Paul from the Studio Rats would like to come and say hello. I said, is that okay? And he just sort of looked at me. Yes, that should be fine. That should be fine. And all this. I said, yeah, he thinks he's upset you, Paul, Nick. He said, because he said something about your pickups and all this. And no problem. No, listen, Nick's as cool as a cucumber. I took it all.
He's nice.
So when we were downstairs, Nick walks in and I went, I said, there you go. I said, here's Paul, Nick. I said, yeah, this is the guy that thinks your pickups are shit.
Nice way to ease that one in.
Diplomatic as ever. And Nick, but it broke the ice, didn't it? It really did break the ice. And they were,
Yeah. I was excited to tell Paul that I was getting another one because we talked to Hoover for a couple of years now at least. And I'm like, yeah, I got a Nick Hoover coming in, man. I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, I'm getting one. And he got his before me. And I'm like, what is that? All right, go ahead.
Well, they sent one over for me to check out and just because they wanted me to have to listen to the new pickups. So I, tried it out. It was brilliant. And it was just like, oh, can I have this? Can I buy it? Anyway, so I got sent this is the Krautster 3.
Okay.
So it's the dolphin shape, so you can see the difference in the shape. So it's slightly more. So what happened was, there's obviously a thing with Gibson and Hoover, and Gibson sues everybody, don't they? So
cease and desist or whatever.
Exactly. So, but this is different. This is it's got different pickups now, so much less output pickups, much more vintage sounding pickups, and this one's got a cedar, so Spanish cedar body. So it weighs like 6 pounds.
Wow.
It's still got the
nice,
right, beautiful,
crazy good neck. But it's because I guess it's cedar, and maybe cedar's not a pretty wood. They paint the back.
Right.
Yes. So the Fiesta Red one I had that was all painted one color was cedar as well.
Oh, there we go. That must be the reason why then.
Yeah, and
maybe it's soft.
Yeah, and the Fiesta Red looked cool on camera when I bought it online, but when I got it, that color just didn't. Something about that color did not do justice for that guitar. It just kind of like how you're saying like these pickups in mine, they're like really powerful, like JB, like Seymour. Think Seymour Duncan JB powerful.
Exactly.
And it almost like messes with your head because you're expecting it to be this classic sounding low wind or PAF classic thing, and all of a sudden you got this like I could probably play death metal on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it messes with you. I think that's maybe what it is. But
do you have
the
push on it, Paul? Has it got the push on the?
No. This is a pull. It's got it's a push pull, and not a push.
Now here's the rub. On mine, that pull position sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm scared that if I change the pickup, the next pickup I put in that pull,
I'm gonna lose it. Yeah.
And the pulled position on this one doesn't sound as good as the pulled position on the old one. So I wouldn't change the pickup. Do you know what I would do? I would just treat it as I would and I'd reverse the wires. So in the down position, it's the pulled position. It's a split, and then you pull it and you can go to the full humbucker. Because on the Krautster 2, on that with the big pickups, I think I'd just use it on the on that pulled on the split position.
I'll show you.
Sounds
I have
fair.
shown.
Yeah. Go.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I've shown this before, but because I'm selling.
And also,
it,
if anyone's interested, Dave's selling this.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants like a really nice guitar, go and check Dave
This
out.
is the I'll show you the back. That's all mahogany. It hasn't got the flame maple, but it's got all mahogany. But it's the that's the Dolphin 2, which is obviously arch topped.
Yeah.
The sound of it. I mean, this has got the push.
Right.
Which is, but this, like you say, the coil tap position just sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I love their guitars. I have to say, after I sold my first one, I was so like distraught that I got, and I never like get attached to any guitar. I was really distraught. I sold that guitar.
Well, I'm sure I will be, but it's literally financial reasons why I'm selling it. It's not because I want to.
So if anyone wants that guitar, just you can send me a message and I'll send Dave a message, or you can just go to. How can they get hold of you, Dave? Dave at Valiant.
Yeah, David. I think it's david.marples@valiantguitars.com.
There we go.
Yeah, or drop a message to Paul or whatever. But
yeah, and I'll put you in contact with Dave.
And it's going cheap.
I tell you what, the intonation on those things are unbelievable. The bridge is made, especially for that company. They're all machined. I think they're just fantastic.
Thank you.
I think they possibly make the best guitars about at the moment.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm super excited to have one back. I really am.
Yeah. I want a 2 as well. I
think it's funnily. I was talking to somebody the other day about Valiant and Nick Huber guitars, and I think I've talked to you about this as well, Paul. But I think you have to be a certain level of player. I know it sounds snobbish and all that, but you have to be a certain level of player with a certain amount of experience to appreciate the difference that those guitars are to a Fender or a Gibson or both standard guitar. What I'm trying to say is,
don't let my guitar hear you say that, man. It'll be like, dude, why the hell are you touching me?
But I do. I think it's appreciating that difference. I think it really.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jay Wiseman, Sambora used to be on the advert for the Zoom 9000.
Oh, right. Okay.
That as well. There we go. Graham, I've sometimes been tempted to sell all my guitars except my old Taylor and just get a great telly to cover electric stuff. Yeah, that's all you need. Honestly, all you need is a telly.
Yeah, that was one of my regrets, selling my telly.
Yeah, tellies are awesome. Hot 8, he said, broke down and ordered the Fractal AM4, have dozens of tube amps, but no amp modeler, like the VP4 I got in. Yeah, you made the right decision. They're brilliant. You'll love that. Needs a bit of tweaking, I think, but I might release a couple of patches. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Hollywood, I have a good Strat, but I go out and buy another Strat. That's just guitarist addiction of Strats. Once you start buying a Strat, you can't stop buying Strats. Yeah, I don't think I will. I don't need another Strat, and I've got the best Strat that I've ever played, so I'm quite happy with that. So Spirit, Ted, Darkness, best viewers. No, go away. Oh damn! I fell for that one, didn't I? Dang. Copy recorder. There's 7 QC compatible neural DSP archetypes by my count, but one is bass. Yeah. Okay. And yeah.
Nolly.
5.
Yeah.
Nolly. Yeah. There we go.
Nolly, Pliny, Garages, Soldano, Cory Wong, Nameless, Parallax. Okay.
Go. Willie. Hello, mate. Good to have you on, Willie. Vice Attribution. Anyone that has an H90, they just added 4 new free granular glitch type algorithms for some microcosm type effects. Should be fun. Has anyone tried the H90?
Nope.
I consider myself a technical guy. You know, used to work in studios and stuff and deal with programming and doing all that sort of stuff. They sent over an H90 for review, and I said, James, do you want to review this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Heard there is a learning.
It was. Oh my god, it's just a nightmare. Jay Wiseman, check him out. Sean Mann, awesome blues player with serious tone, very SRV. I will do. Hey, should we? There's Al. Hello, Al.
Hey.
Should we do a bit of news? And then I was hoping James was going to be in for the news because it'll be. I've got some funny things. Maybe we'll just leave it a little bit longer, and hopefully James will come in. Graham had a Digitech RP50 that I bought on holiday in Florida in the early 90s. Racky's back.
So if I'm not mistaken, didn't have the expression pedal, and the RP100 did. I could be wrong on that, but
no, you're probably right. Racky's back. He says, sorry if this is a bit off topic, but you guys should check out the Anthony Marinelli vids with Steve Piccaro recreating the original Toto MJ synth parts. Oh, awesome.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it does sound good. For what Phil said, that's a good looking bit of wood. What are we talking about there? Is that Dave? Maybe it's Dave. Bed Le Plump says, do you guys think that Korean guitars, especially the Gretsch ones, are more or less equivalent to the ones made in Japan? I got myself one, a 5-4-10T, and it's flawless. Joyu Noel O Rats the Studio. Oh, I think that means Happy Christmas or all that sort of stuff. Thanks, mate. I know that the Japanese Gretches are flawless. I don't think I've ever played a Korean one, so I don't know.
I didn't know
play the Korean. Yeah, they do the streamliners and I've forgotten the other.
Right.
I can't remember. Yeah, so they do the cheaper ones, which are the streamliners, and there's another one.
Oh,
another
right.
range
Are they the solid body ones?
Not necessarily. No. They do like they do sort of semis.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't. But if it's good, it's good. I'd say.
Yeah, the Jap ones.
I think everything. You could have a bad guitar from the US, you could have a great one from Japan, vice versa. I mean, for instance, even with the Ibanez stuff, right? Like my Woody Gem, I think the quality is better on that than the Japanese Ibanez I just got, which is the yellow one. But I also have a JTG, the James Tyler from China, which rivals 3/4 of the guitars in the herd here, and a lot of them are from the US. So I don't know. Go figure.
Willie, who was the hot Spice Girl in the 90s? Come on then.
Wasn't that Beckham's old lady?
You think Victoria Beckham, yeah, Dave?
Oh, it's a difficult one. Baby Spice, I think.
None of them. How's that? Rummy 73. Paul, the AM4 has a reverb called Echo Pitch Plate. It combines all three in one block. The AM4 has other blocks with stacked effects. Well, only 4 blocks. You can have some very complex sounds. Yes, I'm sure. But is it, how much can you edit it and stuff? That's the only thing. I will check that out. I'll definitely check that out. And actually, I did check out the Echo Hall. And I don't think the reverb, the delays were stereo, but I didn't really go into it, but I could be wrong. Because I always use stereo delays. Nectarius, he says, Paul, how come you chose your telly and not your Strat for the new DSP John Mayer video? Because every other bugger will be using a Strat for the John Mayer video. That's exactly why.
Nice. I'm spoiled now with the stereo delay, by the way, in the QC.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, once you do it. Mr. Casardi. He said, belated hello to the Rat King, the Axe, and what's this? A Valiant takeover. There we go. Hope you're well, mate. Hope everything's good. For what Phil says, met Nick at NAMM last year. Just the nicest guy. Yeah, tall guy as well. He's a big one, isn't he?
Yes,
yeah. I met him when we were there in NAMM 2024. When you guys were at the restaurant, I was outside waiting for the table, and I ran into him. He talked to me for like 15 minutes outside.
Yeah, he's lovely guy.
You know what I would love to get from him?
To be honest, he spends more time outside the show because he smokes that bloody much than he does actually in it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I would love to have him build me, and not right now, but I would love to have the Crowster 3, right, with an HSH with a tremolo on it.
Oh, interesting.
And I would like to do the top, do the back plain wood mahogany, but do the top in a dark plum color or like a eggplant color, like a really dark purple, almost black color. I think that
Oh,
that would be
what?
some wicked shit.
Egg what?
Eggplant.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bloody Americans.
What the hell you guys call it?
To the civilized nations, he means an aubergine.
Yeah, whatever. You Brits always gonna make shit
Good
different.
colour choice, though. Good colour choice.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Put a mastery on it. Put a mastery on it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Josh, hello, gents. Do you guys prefer running delays modulation in both amps of a stereo rig or just one for a more wet, dry effect? Oh, I see. Oh, no. So if it's a stereo, do you guys prefer running delays modulation in both amps? No. So both amps come out. I mean, it doesn't really, because you'd have to run it. Both amps blend into the delay. As in, you wouldn't have separate delays. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
So separate delays
Imagine getting them in
for each
time.
amp.
I mean, wet
Yeah,
dry.
no,
and
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare.
animals. I think it just depends on what you prefer.
Just put them in stereo.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So stereo depends on modulation, but for me, delays and stuff is if I'm running 2 amps in Telecom Modeler, I would run those 2 amps into a delay, so a single delay that is a stereo delay.
Yeah. I haven't played in stereo delay since the Rocktron Chameleon setup I had back in the day, with the
nice.
power amps and the separate cabinets. So I didn't know. I forgot what I was missing all these years, really, honestly, because I was running wet for a while.
Yeah, the ping pong.
Yeah, we have 2 ears. That's the whole point.
Easy.
Boy, what Phil.
Atmos here. Chill.
Boy, what Phil's. A telly is absolutely all you need. Absolutely. Dave. Evening, lads. Evening, Dave.
Evening.
Ah, Mr. Bailey. We were talking about you earlier. The Studio Rats, I stream the best into my toilet. I'll see you at amp. Yes, we often, the best service that we normally get.
I'll see you at Nam London.
To the toilets. Willie Hardmeat Official. I was asked earlier tonight by a wee student of mine if I could teach him how to play No Scotland, No Party. Of course, he meant Seven Nation Army, but he'd never heard the original. I haven't even heard No Scotland, No Party. JLBX, he said, watching from a hospital on base in Vegas, waiting for my granddaughter to come into this world. Oh, mate, congratulations. How awesome is that? Oh, yeah, I hope everything's great. And let us know when that happens. I'll stop swearing now then. As waiting for his granddaughter to come into this world, ordered the AM4 yesterday. So when I get back to Maryland on Saturday, I can play. Nice one. Oh, congratulations to you and your family. For what, Phil? He said, I played one of those synchromatic Falcons that a Korean made, and it was spectacular. There we go. Phil knows his onions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee Caller 64. Have ye tried the new UAD Paradise Guitar Studio plugin? No, it's not really. I think, to be honest. Jerry, actually, I think Offset's right there. I think, but not Jerry Halliwell then. Jerry Halliwell now. But yeah, Ginger Spice all day. Well done, Phil. And Night 40 Watt. Paul, the aforementioned block is stereo. Yes, I'm sure it is stereo, but are the delays stereo? Can you tweak the delays? I'm gonna have to have a look. I'm not going to turn it on now, but I will have a look. Here we go. Josh Lawless, further clarification on my bad written question. Lol, I've been thinking about putting my ABY splitter after overdrives so they go to both amps, but mods delays after the ABY so it only hits 1 amp.
Oh, so he's going to run the modulation effects into their effects loop?
Oh, I see. Sorry. So
I would have done it the other way around. I would have run the overdrive into like 1 and put all the modulations and delays and everything into stereo. But
could be a nightmare though with
then you get your wet dry. Well, yeah.
But then you got phase. You can occasionally get phase issues. Yeah, I mean, I've to be honest, I've never tried wet dry on an amp setup. I've never tried it.
Really?
So
I liked it. I ran it on 2 Tone Kings.
The only time I used to use it really was when I had the Parker and I had one going into an acoustic amp and one going into a into a normal amp sort of thing. So you had to sort of the wet dry, but it was. Yeah, it sounded great. Because you got an acoustic guitar going through one and an electric guitar going through another. It's incredible.
The cool thing about the wet dry that's different than the stereo delays, if we're talking delays and stuff and that time-based like wet stuff, is that you can have a really good, solid, non-wet foundation for your tone. And then you can set that delays to sit in the background. So you still get the delay, like a very wet delay, but it's sitting further back in the mix. And you can have a really good foundation for your main tone. I would think if you play heavy or rock or metal, it doesn't get as wet or wishy-washy. If I'm making sense of what I'm trying to say. But it's a completely different thing. It's a different sound. It's a different idea. I guess it depends on what you're into. I know the studio what is it the pedal show. Those guys love wet dry and they get killer sounds, but those guys play a specific type of like rock or blues. So it all depends on what you're playing.
Yeah.
Like for an 80s guitar solo, you want that real stereo delay mix,
Yeah, absolutely. Josh, so one amp would be driver driven, the other amp would have wet reverb. Yeah, I mean that is wet dry. I mean, great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. JLBX. He said, Guitar Buddy, once bought guitar in a fish shop. I'm an Irish. I didn't know any better. Shocking. Kevin, any experience with the Universal Audio Knuckles pedal? That's a 5150 pedal, isn't it? No, I haven't even tried it. Anyone tried it?
No.
Nope. And Vinny, you nailed it, apparently. Vinny, you nailed it. So let's do the news while we're
he's talking about
waiting for James.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll open my beer while we're...
Yeah, open a beer, defo.
Thank you. Oh.
So as we talked today, sorry, all of my tabs went out. Can you see this, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
You can see it.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got the new DSP John Mayer X Archetype X plugin. It's really good. It's really good. So you get 3 different amps and you can blend them. When you blend them, you don't get control over the different controls on the amplifier. So it's basically John Mayer's setting as he has them, and then you can blend the different amps. And then you can, and then if you go into the individual amps, then you can tweak the amps.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good. So you got like a Fender style. I don't know what it is. It's like a Vibrolux, I think. Could be wrong. And then you've got the Dumble amp, and then you've got his signature amp. His two rock signature. So it sounds really, really good, and it's nice that they're doing something different. Newer DSP are doing something different. It does sound really good.
I can't wait for them to come out the Bonamassa one where you need a 49-inch gaming monitor to fit all the amps in that picture.
Can you imagine? I mean, I didn't think John Mayer would do it. I thought it was shocking that John Mayer actually did this.
I was surprised, but I heard John speculating about who John Mayer would have gone with, and he thought it was Tonex initially. We thought Tonex might have done it like they've done Satriani and people, and he thought he might have gone with them. But it's I think of all the people to go with, I think he's probably gone with the right one out of them all.
I think he has as well. He's gone with the brand that are the coolest brand, I would say. Yeah,
and I think they are the pioneers in this stuff as well now. I think they're taking it to another level. I mean, I watched the video. I was telling somebody else about I think it was what's his name? The American. Oh, the guy who does all the. They've got about 5 million followers. Steve Beato.
Oh, Rick Beato.
Rick Beato. Sorry, Rick Beato.
Yeah.
split me. But he was interviewing. He went over to Finland and he interviewed them, and it was a good interview. It was interesting, getting to know the guy behind the neural DSP and everything. It was very interesting.
Awesome.
Does that look like a bar string tree?
That's the dead spec. The dead spec one. So it's got Phil's special scratch plate. Phil's special jack plate in it.
Oh,
you know
no.
But it's also got a preamp in it and stuff. They're really good.
Hmm.
They do sound really good. Almost like that to me. I mean, we're talking about something different now, but that guitar there, the preamp that's in that is the preamp that they should put in James Tyler's. Because it's got top end. It boosts the top end in a really nice way. But the James Tyler's just that preamp they put in there just adds thickness to me.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
I don't.
Is it sort of like the Clapton thing, the Clapton booster, or is it?
No, that's the mid. That was a mid boost.
The one I've got is the DB boost. Like it's literally a gain. It goes up 20 decibels.
What make is that? What?
I'm sure it's the Clapton Fender. It's Fender.
No, that was a mid boost. I'm sure the Clapton.
The one I've got. The one I've got is. I'm sure it's the Clapton one I've got, and it's literally turns it up 20 decibels.
Is that with the buttons in the actual in the knob itself?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's a 25 decibel mid boost.
Mid boost. Oh right. Well, what
it's a mid boost.
I mean, it sounds incredible. It really grunges it though. Like it pushes the drive.
Yeah, I mean, it pushes down, but then you get that Clapton tone, that sort of honky Clapton. I never liked it.
Did you not? Oh
no.
I use it and I love it. But the thing is, you've got the tone as well. It's got the tone TBX thing on, so you can actually boost your tone as well. So it boosts the treble sort of thing, which obviously compensates for checking all the mids, pushing the mids, I suppose. But
you would love my my EMG Gilmore set.
Right? Yeah.
Those tone controls are really different, and I think they're really cool.
Did you buy a loaded plate with that, or did you fit it?
Yeah, I threw it in that warm-up build. That was the red one I had earlier with the Vega trim on.
Yeah.
That body was almost like made for that Vega trim.
Right.
I don't think you've seen it, but there's no space in the back of it, hardly at all.
Right.
So next thing, a couple of Harley Benton things. This is Harley Benton are doing a sandblasted ST Modern Plus. I can't get my head around that sunburst. It looks weird to me.
It's a three-tone sunburst, but it's a bit.
Almost like a
bit
fire.
red.
Something's not right about it. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Not blended.
$442.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh look, it's got
I know.
a flamey on it. Nice.
Scallop neck. It's just.
What scallop?
The cutout neck. You see the rescinded.
Oh, the recessed. Yeah.
Yeah, recessed neck.
Yeah. I like it in the black. That looks great in the black.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, and lastly, I don't know if anyone knows Carlos. I got some stories about Carlos. So Carlos from Guitar Aviva. I mean, us English speaking countries, we don't really know Carlos, and Carlos has got the biggest. Well, he's the biggest YouTuber that I know. He's got like 4 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Carlos comes from Spain, and he's all of his stuff is Spanish speaking. So Carlos has got a new signature model from Harley Benton, and this is it. So pretty specced out. So as Dave said, it's got a Vega trim. I mean,
it's unbelievable. Flame maple neck.
It's got a flame maple neck.
Yeah, if you turn it over. If you can you get a picture of it and open it and just turn it over.
No, it's not. Maybe I can if I click on.
Yeah.
So 600 €. Let's
yeah,
go
it's
there.
£529. Look at that, 527 quid. There you go.
Yeah, it's got a flame maple neck.
I don't know how they can make a profit on that. Like,
It's just it's whether Tommen are just like using it as a loss leader just to get people through that. I don't know, but it is an incredible. Yeah, I mean, somebody said this about Tommen. They released their guitars, like as a loss leader, so people will use their site to buy other stuff. Get hooks, get gear. I don't know whether that's true, but it seems absolutely incredible. Yeah,
It's a lot of guitar for the money.
it is.
And then because I lost all my news. That's all we got. So how do I stop this now? Oh, God, what's happened? Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. We're back. Rummy says, I agree. Vinny nailed it for a great hard rock sound. Absolutely.
thank you.
JLBX, what are the odds they'll come out with a quad cortex John Mayer Sig model? Sweetwater has a white version. That's the one Vinny's got.
Yep, I got the white one with the gold buttons on it.
Yeah, I've got the black one with the gold buttons. Do you think they'll come out with a? They might do, mightn't they? They might come up with a John Mayer. I mean,
I think Tommen have got a blue one, haven't they? A sky blue one.
and a red one, I think, as well.
Right.
Or someone had a red one.
Right.
Yeah. Anderson's was the black and the gold buttons.
Right.
I don't like the black buttons on the white. I think that looks a little weird to me.
The black buttons.
The black buttons look a bit. I don't know. I guess maybe because I never
Yeah.
see black buttons anywhere on anything.
Yeah. Mr. Pemoxy. He says, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Aside, Susanna Hoff, perfection. Spice Girls counts for state rejection.
Susanna Hoff, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Scott Gaylor. And yet no new amp. One, lol. Well, we don't know yet. So we're going to NAMM. I think the first video that I'll do is I'll go up and go and find Thomas and go and say, where the hell is it? And you never know. Maybe Thomas says it's ready. I've got a feeling it's not. What do you think? What do we think?
I don't know. Probably not, but I still love my amp one. It's one of the best pieces of gear I've ever spent money on.
Yeah, they are brilliant. Yes, I really hope Thomas, is releasing it and then it's ready. I really hope it's ready because he needs to get that out. JP, Paul, may I suggest a rat video of you trying wet dry? Would love to see your reaction when it kicks in. Yes, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll do that at James's studio next time I'm over at James's. Because James has got a lot more space, so we can really turn stuff up at James's. 40 Watt Phil says, I've really enjoyed the Mayer archetype. It's a great sound plugin. It is, isn't it? It's really good. Anyway, why are you asking questions and not on the show? Is what I'm saying. JLBX Boost is Jerry Garcia. Amblic. It's Ambic, isn't it? Ambilic. No. It's who's to make the bases?
Ambilic.
Alembic.
Alembic.
However you spell it. Yeah. Yes, it is the Alembic one. That's right. Sorry, I can't get on there. Hold on. No, there we go. Racky's back. Racky's back says, Paul, the Tyler Demeter preamp boosts highs and lows when engaged, but it doesn't though. Yes, it adds a little bit of presence. It when you add it to me, Finn, do you use it?
I don't like it because it seems like it adds a lot of gain into the signal, and it fattens the low end up to my ears.
Yeah, it makes the low end muddy. And then
sounds like the notes bloom, in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't like it. That's one of the reasons why I got rid of the my James Tyler, because that just upset me that I didn't use it. Yeah, while the one that's in the Alembic one that's in the John Mayer straight is brilliant. 40 Watt podcast. That's very sunburst. That's a very 70s sunburst and goes too far up the horn. Too far up the upper horn. Cheers, Phil.
You know what?
Again.
I was going to say
Again, what?
To Tyler, that the tones that you dial in are kind of similar to tones that I dial in, although yours sound better. Maybe that's why it doesn't work with that. If a lot of that 80s stuff was very kind of like a little thinner sounding, and when they kicked it in, you know what I mean? It
maybe.
adds substance. I think that's got a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Just my 2 cents.
Yeah. JLBX, thanks, AppRack. Anytime, mate. Carlos is a hoot, says Steve. He is a hoot. he's absolutely bonkers. Carlos is definitely a couple of prawns short of a pilot.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
David, he said, do you think Tonex should make their own version of the Spark or Boss Katana style amp? Thoughts? Oh, that's a good question.
I was talking about, I think I mentioned this to you about, yes, I did, Paul. You remember the guy at the show who's interested in taking his effects and putting them into an amp?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think, to be honest with you, I think that would be a great thing for Tonex to do. But they could do it themselves. They could blend it with their own cab, if you know what I mean, and make their cab into an amp.
I think they've got the cab and they've got the pedal. I think the next thing that Tonex that IK are going to do is just to build a bigger multi effects.
Yeah, with foot. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only way forward.
Yeah.
To
compete with the stadium sort of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, or compete with Kemper. You know, so you get more effects and better quality effects and stuff. I think that'd be good. No shot lol. What are we talking about here? Don't know, Scott. Phil, because I'm at work, unlike you freeloaders. Gears of Ori, looking forward to NAMM. Dave, you better have packed your suit, pal. Don't let Nuno down. It's true.
I've got I've got a new one.
Oh no.
It's 3 times as bad. No,
is it?
A bit more classy, actually.
Is it? Okay. Look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Rack is back. The JTG and Tyler Demeter preamp are very different. The principle of the Demeter one is engaged. It takes the cable out of the equation, creates a more direct hi-fi sound. I still don't like it. You can explain it all you want. I don't like it. And turning up the mid boost is mainly for high gain solo. Again, I didn't like it. I didn't like it with any overdrive. I just did not like it. Jerry White, I think the long wait for the Ampex will be worth it. It will be so much better and last so much longer than if you released it 2 years ago. Also, great marketing with everyone asking when it'd be ready. It's true, isn't it? I guess if we're all asking, when it'll be ready, it's that is good. Everyone's still talking about it, but you know what? And every time I do a video on it, you always get people complaining, saying, "Oh, it's taking too long," and so I think people are starting to get a little bit fed up with it. Jerry, did he say it'd be coming soon? The previous vid, he said that for a few years. Yes.
Yeah, I had him on the show. Talked to him for about an hour and a half. I did an interview with him last year. It was a good video. He's a sweet guy, man. You know, my thing is, you know what? Let him take as long as he wants. He wants to get it to perfection. You know?
Yeah, the man's a genius. The man's an absolute genius.
He told me that he tested the door. Like he was going to do the testing right after my interview. He was going to be running right after we got off. He was going to head to some factory where they do like testing of like they do with car doors and springs and stuff. And he wanted to see how many tens of thousands of times that hatch where the control knobs are can be up and down before it fails, because he doesn't want to sell something to somebody and have somebody take it to a gig and they use it for a year and then all of a sudden that door fails. So he's like super perfectionist, and that's
German
hard.
Engineering, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all he's the guy's a genius. Rack is back, but when rolled up just a little bit, it fattens the clean tone a bit too. I guess you guys checked out Richard Watson, Secret of James Tyler's. Don't know. It's funny. I don't get it. I don't get it. I think
if you're not going to use it, it is a waste of having stuff. You know, like the
Yeah.
Petrucci guitar I have, the Majesty. It's beautiful, plays great, stays in tune. It's fantastic. It's got all that piazzo, whatever is in it. I will never use that thing. I don't like it. I don't care for it. And so to me, I'm going to sell that guitar because it's a waste of a lot of gear in there that I will not use.
Yeah. I mean, one of the best necks I've ever played on the James Tylers. Though they're brilliant necks. Hector, good evening, rats. I've noticed that the Tonix pedal seems to be sold out everywhere, and we are slowly approaching NAMM. Just saying, I haven't been told of any new releases. So, and we do quite a lot of stuff with IK, but that's not to say it's not. A lot of the time at these sort of shows, we get shown something under the counter. Look,
yeah, I was going to say, I had a chat with them at Guitar Summit, and they did. What was it? They were bringing something out, but I can't. I think you've already probably.
Oh, the plug, Tonix plug.
Yeah. I think that was probably it.
Yeah. Yes, that was it. That was a guitar. Yes, they had that under the counter.
Yeah.
Racky's back, and the JTG is more straight up boost. I think there's documentation in the guitar case which explains it. Both great for 80s hi-fi cleans though. I tell you what, Ben, I've got a Demeter boost because I had another scratch plate wired up. So if you want a Demeter boost, I've got one, the proper Tyler boost. Offset, the best things come to people who wait. It's true. So we're done. Don't know where James is. He's let us down. Let everybody down.
1 hour and 36 minutes. Oh, wow.
Look at that. Well, and unless anyone's got anything else to talk about.
No. About NAMM, I suppose we could have a chat about NAMM.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Anyone looking forward to anything?
I don't know what's going off. Have we got the pre-NAMM jam?
A couple of weeks. A couple of weeks away.
I know. This is it. I keep thinking I've been trying to get things out of the door and get things sorted, ready for NAMM and everything. So it's all it's looking good. I haven't.
Do you want this guitar back, by the way? Do you want that? Do you want that green guitar back?
No,
for NAMM?
No.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Okay. All good. 40 watts says you only keep up the what's he on about? You have to read these comments.
It's true. I'll go those in a minute.
Yeah, I'm all ready to go. Well, I'm ready to go. I got my air flight. I got my hotel. I got.
Where you stand?
Ready to go. Some crap hole Ramada Inn or something. I wanted to get the hotel I had last time, but that went from, I think 4 nights was $1,600 to $1,700. It went to $3,700.
Wow.
That king suite with the living room or whatever. And I'm like, there is no way in hell. So I got a cheap room for, I say cheap for being out there at that time. Cheap room, like it's a couple of blocks away instead of like I was 100 yards from the joint last time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I think
we're lucky.
Are we close? Are we close?
Yeah. We're very close. Yeah. We're around the back, just around the back of NAMM. So, yeah, very close, which is good. But yeah, first time because normally, we're about a 3-mile walk away. So,
well, we usually get an Airbnb miles away and have to get a car, and we're traveling and. What we tend to be doing is literally traveling there, and you'd spend more time in the car than you do at the actual bloody.
That sucks. That's why I got the place last time. It was 100 yards or so from the joint. It was awesome. Walk downstairs and walk right there was great.
Yeah.
I'm
looking forward to because obviously there's usually a lot of us when we are exhibiting. There's usually quite a few of us, and there's obviously a lot of gear and stuff to carry around as well. So it's always handy to have a sort of place where you can have a garage and stuff where you can dump stuff and everything else. So it does come in handy in that respect. But no, I'm looking forward to this. Is probably the first year I've done it this year where we've actually stayed in a hotel as opposed to an Airbnb. So it'll be good.
Nice. Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun. So yeah, if anyone wants anything seen in particular or filmed and documented, just let us know, and then James or I will get around to doing that. Last few questions. Rummy, do any of you get clean tones going direct into the interface. I don't think I've ever done it. I mean, obviously I've plugged into an interface and just tested it, but I don't think I've ever done any actual that sort of recording. Get those sort of 80s. Maybe that's where the Demeter preamp would work really well. Sort of doing that sort of 80s, sort of, you know, direct to the interface type thing, fattening up the tone a little bit. Phil, fine, you can send me that green guitar if you don't want it back, Paul. If Paul wants to get rid of it. Yeah, so no, that's got to go. So, yeah, we can't talk about that yet. So
Not yet.
Yes,
Not yet.
there's something coming. And Al says, so dry January is out the window. Bloody hell, you're not wrong there, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately, well, fortunately or unfortunately, whichever way you look at it, Dave's on the same flight as us now. So I think it's going to be it's going to lose the dryness as soon as we take off.
Yeah, I'll have a word with. I have to ring Virgin up, make sure they keep enough gin on the plane.
So there we go. I don't think we'll be doing one next week because next week
It's
is
Christmas
Eve.
Day. Is it not Christmas Eve? Is it right? Okay.
Christmas Eve. So James said he'll be inebriated by sort of midday, I think. So there's no way we'll be getting any sense out of him. So yeah, we'll see everyone. And I guess the week after that will be New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do. Yeah, maybe I'll have a chat with James if we can do like a Tuesday or something, or the Monday or the Tuesday. But yes, we'll if we can do that, we'll do that. But if not, I guess we'll see you the first week of Jan.
Yeah. Pleasure.
So, thank you. Yeah.
Thanks
Thank
for
you everyone
me.
for.
It's been great.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure, mate. Yeah, cheers, boys, for coming. So, if you want to go and check out Vinny's channel, Vinny the Axe, on YouTube, and Dave hasn't got a channel, but if you want to go and check out Valiant Guitars, or you want to go and buy his fantastic Nick Hooper Dolphin, send him a message or send me a message, and I'll just put you straight in contact with Dave.
That'll be cool.
So Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, and we'll see you.
Merry Christmas.
We'll see you.
Cheers, guys. Take care.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.